Hello, welcome back. So now again we're getting into problems where we're using inverse trig functions to find the measurement of angles used in architecture engineering problems. So I think Dr. Berger must have visited the Leaning Tower of Pisa, and I'm sorry for the pixelation. This is what happens when you do a screenshot from the textbook PDF and then you blow it up a little bit. It gets pixelated, but blur your eyes, it'll be okay. So a point on the top of the Leaning Tower of Pisa is shifted about 13 feet horizontally from the base. So if you extended a line this way, if the tower was not leaning, if it was horizontal, then it would be like a perfect horizontal line. Actually, it wouldn't be exactly perfect, but that's okay, don't worry about that. But this point right here has been shifted over 13.5 feet. So if you were to drop a rock and it fell straight down, it'd be 13.5 feet away from the base. I know that reading these problems, it's kind of hard to understand what they're asking for, okay? Now, the height that is 154 feet. Of course, if the tower was righted, yes, that's a word, if it was moved from leaning up to where it's going to be, like, again, vertical, then it would be higher than 154. So the picture is a little confusing with this, okay? But just using what we have here, we have this triangle, and I'll exaggerate it just a little bit. It's not drawn the scale. This is 13.5 feet, and this is 154 feet. The question is, how many degrees does the tower tilt from vertical? So again, this is the vertical, so the angle that they're asking for is that angle right there, which is this angle right there. So I know that the tangent of that angle is opposite over adjacent. So to figure out what that angle is, I do the inverse tangent, 13.5 over 154. And to do that, I'm going to have to grab my calculator. So I hit second tan. And I didn't point this out last time I used a calculator, but I said on the buttons, they're in capital letters. In the code, it's all lowercase letters. So please don't let that hold you up, all right? There's no consistency. 13.5 divided by 154. That's going to give me an angle of just slightly more than 5 degrees. So the Leaning Tower of Pisa is leaning over, if these numbers are correct, by 5 degrees. That's what this one is saying. All right, we'll see you in the next video.